Have you ever wondered what are some things that you can do on a daily basis that will be able to help you heal from your divorce? There's a good chance that you're going through a divorce and you're wondering what are some things that you can do on a daily basis that will be able to help you heal from your divorce or separation. No matter what stage that you are in it is still difficult to deal with that. And having the right things and tools to be able to get through it is extremely important. So in this video, I will discuss three things that you can do to on a daily basis that will be able to help you jumpstart or continue your healing process in a way that will help you feel more whole and feel better about yourself. So before we move forward, click on the button below to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you will know the next time I post a new video. My name is Tabitha Azor, and I am a licensed marriage and family therapist. And on this channel, you will be able to learn about relationships and how to heal from relationship pain and relationship hurt. So let's jump right into it. I think we underestimate the power of simple, consistent actions over time. When we go through a major emotional wound like a divorce or a separation, we tend to want to feel big changes all at once because the pain came all at once, right? We experience all that pain, so we think that the remedy for it will come all at once. But I want to just let you guys know that the sometimes doing simple, consistent actions can have a greater impact over time than the big thing that we are looking to see when we do go through a divorce. So I'm going to tell you three quick things that you can do on a daily basis that will be able to help you heal from your divorce or separation. The first one is journaling your emotions for clarity. When something remains in your mind, when your emotions remain inside, they are so much harder to deal with because they're all jumbled up. You find your thoughts jump from this to that, to that, to that. When we write things down, it brings us some clarity. It allows us to get to a place where we can stay on with one thought consistently, and we can better understand what it is that is happening internally for us. So making it a daily habit. So either at the beginning of your day or at the end of your day, that you are taking the time to write down what it is that you're feeling. Even if you have days when you haven't thought about the divorce, but take some time and check in with yourself. And that's what journaling on a regular basis does. It allows you to slow down enough to check in with yourself so that if there was something that was hidden on the inside of you, that you can become more aware of it and you can allow yourself to then put it on paper and process it through. Because sometimes, especially as time passes and you are starting to feel a little bit better, you are finding more things to distract yourself with. The emotions might be in, but they might not be as extreme as they were in the beginning, or they may not come out as often as they used to. It's important that we continue to create space for them so that they can just flow through our bodies and we're not pretty much holding them in. The second habit that you can develop is do some type of movement for stress release on a regular basis. That can be dancing. You can just put on some music and just go crazy. Just start dancing. I do this a lot because I am a feeler and I feel things very deeply. And because of that, a lot of this emotion sometimes gets trapped in my body. So when that happens, just putting on some music and just moving to the song, right? Whatever. It doesn't have to make sense. You can just dance in whatever way that you want to, but allow yourself to let your body release it in the way that it needs to, so that you're not holding these things inside. That can also look like walking. You can go for a short walk every single day so that you get some fresh air and you're moving, right? Especially when you're feeling heavy and you're feeling like those thoughts are coming back, your emotions are all over the place. It's important that you get moving. And then you can do other things like take an exercise class or anything that gets your body moving. You can go for a run, do things like that to be able to get the stress out of your body on a regular basis. And then stretching, which is also another thing before I move on from that one. Stretching is also can also be one of the movement tools, because it's when you think about stretching, it's pretty much releasing tension from a part of your body. So whatever part you find, like right now, my neck is feeling really stiff, so it's just moving it around and allow myself to just release it. And then deep breathing is also the last one that I want to mention, that you can just take a few deep breaths. There are so many meditation and things on YouTube that you can just take 5 minutes and follow, that will be able to help you just release some of that tension on your body on a regular basis. So make a schedule for yourself, do one per day. You don't have to do the same thing every day. Some days you may feel like dancing, some day you may not have enough energy, so you just stretch. You can just do some breathing as you lay down, whatever fits the day. Just make sure you put in some movement and some emotional stress release from your body and into your schedule. The last thing, the third habit, is to basically practice gratitude. What gratitude does is that it changes our perspective of our situation. It forces us to look for the glimmers in our situation. And so many times when we are flooded with such a huge emotional pain, as far as the separation, a breakup, from a divorce, all of these things, they can feel very big, and we can find it very difficult to find things that are pretty much good that are happening into our lives. So things as simple as you woke up today and you took a shower, right? And I know that's pretty basic, and you're like, who can get up and take a shower? But when, as you are going through this, I'm pretty sure you've realized that sometimes it's hard to get up and shower and do all of these things and take care of yourself. And if you've been doing that while you're going through a divorce, good job. But if you've been struggling to do some of the basic things that used to be easy for you, that is also okay. And I do want to validate that this is a very difficult time that you are going through. So something as being grateful for something that you didn't used to do, something simple that you weren't used to doing it before, you couldn't do it before, it was hard before, and now it's getting easier. Something that went well in your day, something that made you smile during the day, right? So you want to think about those things, and just write a list of 3 things that you are grateful for at the end of each day, and make it a daily thing that you're looking for little glimmers. A glimmer is pretty much a speck of light in the middle of darkness. So your divorce is the darkness that you're going through, so you're looking for a speck of light in the midst of it. So just find the glimmers and write down 3 things each day that you are grateful for. So we're going to review. The first habit is journaling your emotions so that you can gain clarity of them and release them. The second thing, the release happens with the second habit of movement, so that you can remove the stress from your body. And we discuss the things that you can do to do that. And the third thing is to practice gratitude. So, at the end of our videos, we have a call to action. We practice something so that you can be able to know what it feels like to do it with me, so you can continue to do it by yourself. So right now, as you're watching this video, I want to invite you to just grab a piece of paper, pick up your phone, maybe do a split screen and open a note file, and write down one thing that you are grateful for. So take a moment and think about your day, or think about yesterday if you're watching this in the morning, and think of one thing that you're grateful for in your life. And the next thing that we're going to do is not enough to just think about it. As you bring it to your mind, I want you to just focus on it and see it. So, for example, I was finally able to enjoy my cup of coffee this morning. I tasted the coffee. I was present with what I was doing. I was not thinking 50,000 things as I was drinking my coffee. I was just present. Or I had dinner with a friend and I was just there, and that friend made me laugh. And I haven't laughed for a while. So I'll just take a moment and just write something down. And after you do that, I want you to feel what it felt like. Just put yourself back into that place and feel what it felt like to laugh, feel what it felt like to look at your children and see how beautiful they are, despite everything that's going on, to feel what it felt like to just enjoy your coffee and be present. That part is important because when you feel it, your body stops and pays attention. Your brain stops and pays attention to the good. Because right now, because you're experiencing so much negative and so much pain, and because this is not an easy time, your brain may be focusing just on finding evidence to just validate this pain that you're dealing with. But when you find something to be grateful for, it has the opposite impact. It allows your brain to witness and notice, hey, there's still something that's going on here that is good. There are moments when you do feel good, and that's the evidence we're trying to give to your brain so that it can understand that. So I hope you can put these 3 things into practice. I hope you can allow yourself to slow down enough to feel their gratitude from all of those things that you do write down. And let me know in the comments the things that you guys put into practice, the impact that it has on you guys. I want you to go from surviving from this divorce, from this relationship to thriving. So let me know how you have thrived this week and the things that you have done to take care of yourself. I will see you in the next video.